Check it out. Moringa. Yeah, it's a beautiful little leaf. I'm introducing everybody to moringa out here. So this is Barb and Dave.
Hey.
And so these leaves are a little bit.
This is
you can eat that.
Tree.
Oh yes.
Yeah, try that. Oops, sorry. And then the flowers are delicious as well.
Good.
Oh, they're good.
Yes. And look at the size of these pods. I can't grab them, but like they're so big and thick and juicy. And those are the ones you get the seeds out of, the dry ones. It just makes me so happy to see moringas everywhere in Mexico. Mexico knows what they're doing. What's up, everyone? It's Dave Stone with another exciting episode of Develop Awesome Skills. And I'm still at my house right now, but I am going to Mexico and we are going to be building houses and feeding some people. So a pretty cool experience. So now I'm going to take you to Mexico with me, and you're going to get to see at the end of this video, we're going to be giving a house away to a family that is really awesome. The families go through an application process, you know, with this foundation called Families Helping Families. So really cool foundation, but they're really doing some amazing things in the world. And I went down with a group called LifeVantage. So LifeVantage has a great community, like their cultural workplace community. It's amazing. All the people there are just so encouraging. It's a great place, and everybody really has a great heart. So thanks LifeVantage for the opportunity to go down to Mexico and build houses with you guys. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. And you know, if you guys want to get behind me to help support some of the visions and movements that we got going on, planting 1 million moringa trees in 5 years, developing school tree planting programs, and some other really cool initiatives, go to patreon.com/develop awesome skills, and you guys can help me make that happen. And there was moringa trees down there. People have moringa trees pretty much all over in their yards. So I have a couple clips. I'm super excited to show you moringa trees while we're building houses in Mexico. What's up? All right, so I'm in Mexico now with LifeVantage Legacy, and we are not only building houses, but we are also feeding some people down here in Mexico. So super cool. Families Helping Families is the organization doing it, and then LifeVantage partnered with Families Helping Families, and we're going to be building 8 houses. Well, I think some people already built 4, but we're going to be building 4 houses tomorrow. Super excited to see that happen. A whole bunch of people bagging up food to give out to people in need. So super cool. Wanted to show you guys what we're doing. Well, here's the line. And they have fruit trees planted here. There's a few things that they could do to make them much more productive, but I'll actually have to show you those because they got mangoes and bananas and some figs and a peach. But wood chips, baby, wood chips.
Good work,
Yeah, I got it.
What a good idea, though.
You are awesome.
So back there, we have everybody loading up the trucks with the food we're gonna be giving out. And down here, we have a little banana tree. And I'm not actually sure what kind of tree this is. I don't think it's a fruit tree. I think it's some kind of a ficus. I'm not really sure, actually. But most of the trees here that are planted are fruit trees. This is a pomegranate. There's a little fig right over here. Little fig. And then down at the back of the property, they have some mangoes. But I want to ask you one question. What do you see wrong with these pictures? They're planting fruit trees, which is amazing. But if you want the fruit trees to thrive, one ingredient is missing. Wood chips, a lot of wood chips. Because especially out here where they can't water a lot in Mexico, it's the desert, pretty similar to Phoenix. You definitely want the wood chips, and those would thrive. That banana would do a lot better. It's not dead like that fig tree. Fig tree should do pretty good, but the fig tree is not quite dead, but it's not really thriving. So, wood chips, baby. Key ingredient in the desert. And in other places, because you can insulate the soil in the wintertime with wood chips. 3 big truckfuls of food. I'm gonna go show you these peaches real quick and the mangoes, but the same thing goes with every single one of these. I did talk to the guy who planted them. and let him know about wood chips. Because there's a lot of sand out here, which is actually great for drainage. It's a very sandy soil. But yeah, I mean, this is just pretty much straight sand. Not really clay, but I'll bet you if you dig down, we're gonna get to some clay. But that peach is, you know, it's alive. But it is kind of winter. It's the wrong season for peaches to be looking pretty. So I wonder how this would look in spring. They have some baby mangoes. They obviously haven't gotten any freezes down here because the baby mangoes are doing pretty good in just the dirt. See this little dirt? Just a little baby mango. A little bit of new growth on the top, but it would do way better with some wood chips. And I don't know if you can see I can't really see my screen right in there, but all along this line here, we have some fruit trees. And then over there, along that fence, there's other mangoes and other fruit trees. So I think that's the one missing ingredient here. Throw some wood chips, heavy amount of wood chips in each of those wells. Just fill up the well. I think they would do much better, but anyways, at least we're feeding people. And I can't wait till those fruit trees start growing because then they can actually feed people fruit. So more wood chips equals more fruit in the desert.
They're putting the meat on me.
Go get the meat.
So we gave out 200 and a couple hundred containers of food with some meat and some veggies and stuff like that, but also check this out. Oh, you can see that right there. Next to those banana trees, that's a moringa tree. I'm gonna zoom in on it for you. All right, so check it out. Moringa tree. Doop. It's nice and shaggy right now it's the winter time here in Mexico, but it's about 75, 80 degrees. It's actually quite warm out. And the moringa tree's looking pretty nice back there. You can see it's going really tall and a lot of pods on there. But it's just super cool to see a moringa tree in people's yards out here. And I've actually been seeing them all over the place. So, yeah, there she is right there, boom. So I'm really excited. I don't know why moringa trees make me so happy, but they do.
Get them up to row 12 on the outside and 14 on in the middle.
No, I appreciate you guys being here today. I gave a Elite Academy talk a while ago called Learn, Do, Teach. And it's something we took from the fire department. It's something we've taken in our family and our lives, and was asked to speak a couple years ago, I think, and just had that thought that came up. And I think about 6 people told me yesterday to share that message again. It was something that I guess it was enough that they could remember it and take it back. But today, if you really want to understand or catch the reason we're doing this, or the spirit of what we're actually doing here, it's not found in just the speed and the quality of the work, right? I think that's obvious when you walk around and look around a little bit. It's found in how much you can learn today. There is a lot of doing, a lot of work, and then there's a lot of teaching. And so the biggest thing I wanted you guys to just think about is learn all you can, ask questions if you don't know. We'd love to teach you. There's someone else that's in the teaching phase that will teach you if you need.
All right, so now we're building. So I am going to get to work here. Everybody back there is jamming on the house. So we just got up the scaffolding here. Mixing some concrete. All right, so now it's Saturday morning. We're gonna finish up these houses. You know, so it's actually finishing up the houses is just the structures, block wall. We're out here at sunrise. It's an early morning, but I like it. Gives me something to do, helping other people. So I'm gonna get to cutting some wood. Look at the sun starting to creep up on the wall. Up here on the roof.
Michelle.
Guys, let's give Michelle a big round of applause. Well, guys, thank you for all that you've done. And teach them how to do it because they want to do them and starting their process with that learning phase and they're doing and teaching them. When I saw someone that teaching my boy how to run the saw for about an hour, I loved it. That's why I bring them and that's what they appreciate. And it's no wonder why, right?
So today is the end of day 3 totally. We were giving food away on day 1, but day 2 and 3, look at this. This was just these were slabs 3 days ago. And now there's 4 houses. And I think in a little bit we're gonna be giving a house away. So we're gonna get to see the family. So these are gonna take another couple, probably, 8 months to finish before they're ready to give away, because they do the inside, they stucco it and do everything else. So, so yeah. So I'll fill you in when they're giving house away.
Nosotros más.
Say 1, 2, 3, cheese. Queso! Guacamole! Okay, that was good.
Gracias.
Like each other.
This is legit.
Let's see what your hard work is. That's good.
They have someplace to sleep and play with their toys. Wash their clothes.
So, without a whole bunch of further ado, we're very excited to do this. Do we need to introduce these people? Isabel, would you like to introduce them and have them say something for us? Okay, come on up here. You get to translate into English.
Okay, first of all, thank you all for being here. We know it takes all your time and your effort to work on these homes and this project. So I want to introduce you to this family. This is Reina. Kenya. Milagros. And Miracle. Milagros Guadalupe. And Michael. So I have to tell you, this is a very special family, and since the very minute I met Reina, she stopped at my house, by my house, and knocked at my door. And I don't know if sometimes you get this feeling about people, that you get like a good vibe about them. This is how I felt about her. She has that charisma and that personality. Like, you know, she's a good person. And she's a great mother, single mother, raising 3 children. And they are very excited, very stressed, and they've been like no sleep for probably the day that we told them. So, but they are very excited and very happy.
Quiero dar las gracias a cada mano que hizo posible que nosotros tuviéramos esta casa.
She wants to thank every hand that made this possible for them to have this house.
Para nosotros es la verdad el mejor regalo que hemos recibido.
For us, it is the best gift that we've ever received.
No saben el gozo que tenemos nuestra familia porque ya vamos a tener nuestra casita. Muchas gracias.
You don't know how grateful we are because we are finally having our own house.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Estamos muy agradecidos por haber hecho este sueño realidad
We are
porque
very thankful for having this dream come to.
han cambiado nuestra vida y muchas gracias
Dream
por
come
su
true.
esfuerzo
You have
a
changed
todos y a
our
cada uno de
lives,
ustedes.
and thanks a lot for your big efforts. To each one of you. This is a very sweet family. You can see that.
Reina and Miguel and Kenya and Milagros. On behalf of all of us here at LifeVantage and the LifeVantage Legacy Foundation, we want to thank you for all that you do, and we hope that you now take this house and make it into a home. So on behalf of all of us here, we want to present you with the key to your home. And thank you guys. All right, here we go. First time they've seen it.
They're very, very excited.
This is what we built last year.
I know, so awesome.
All right, well, that is the journey, guys. That was the journey of building houses and feeding some people in Mexico. It was really exciting to be there. I really love to work hard, as you guys can see. I love to get projects done, but it was really nice to get some projects done for some other people who need it. So I got my kitties playing around in the leaves. There was a whole bunch of leaves on the sidewalk bagged, and I loaded up my truck, and I got some nice, fresh, red leaves everywhere. Oh, I'm a nerd. Anyways, if you guys like this video, give me a big green thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what you think. And subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, and you guys can get the updates as whenever I come out with new videos. And if you guys want to support me, go to patreon.com/developawesomeskills and get behind me. I'll put you in the credits of the videos, and it'll be cool, and we can all make awesome stuff happen together. So until next time, guys, love you all, and develop awesome skills. The mighty Aravaipa.